All right, welcome to this daily horoscope. My name is Athen, and this is for January 8th and 9th, Thursday and Friday. So the moon is in Leo for these 2 days, and this is about creativity, self-expression, tapping into our inner child, our playfulness, having fun, that zest for life. So feeling into these energies, implementing those energies into our day-to-day environment, we're going to find very enjoyable for these 2 days and also very flowing as well. You know, with the moon, it shows us where the flow is, where the river is. And when we go with the river, when we go with the flow, then that's when things are in that harmony state. So in this sense, tapping into the playfulness, mixing things up a little bit, lightening things up, and perhaps even tapping into our creative side for these 2 days is going to be very beneficial as well. Now, one of the main reasons I say that in terms of creativity in particular is that we have Venus and Mercury very close to each other now for these 2 days. And this is being very aware of the beauty in our life. And so on an artistic level, this is a great time for those of you involved in the arts to do these things for these 2 days, whether it's music or painting or dancing, whatever it is. Very, very clear here, being able to see it very well and appreciate it and understand it and perhaps even work at it a little bit with Mercury. But for all of us, it's just bringing in more of those elements into what we're already doing. So if we're cooking or reorganizing or what have you, bringing in those elements of, creativity into it and imagination as well. Very good imagination for these 2 days. Writing, teaching, sharing information, very imaginative energy with our communications and writing abilities as well. But anyways, this is all in Capricorn, and so generally this is about just being able to see what our values are, our long-term values. So reflect too over these couple days what your long-term values are in the big picture sense. What is it that you want down the line, down the road, and implement things and just being very clear about what you want and having that conscious awareness is what is going to obviously manifest this, but help us see the abundance that's already in our life right now at the moment. So seeing how the things in your life can be made long-term, how you can cultivate them, and really appreciate the things around you, especially involving relationships, values, and the beautiful things. Now we're coming closer and closer to this Pluto squaring up to the North Node, which is going to be going exact over the weekend and into next week. So this is about change, and in my January horoscopes I talked a great deal about this because it's this pivotal month about making change in our life. And it's about improvement, some sort of improvements needed for all of us. The North Node's in Virgo. And so this is mental, spiritual, emotional, physical improvement of some sort, or all of them. So ask yourself and see how is your physical health? How is your mental health? How is your spiritual health? How is your emotional health? Very clear here in terms of where the improvement can be, and this is the month, the middle part of the month especially, to make a shift. Take some power back in your life and start making changes where you know you need to make some changes to improve your overall sense of well-being. So I'm going to talk more about this in the next horoscope because it will go exact, but we're going to notice as we lead into the weekend with this, the energies are going to start to build in those terms. So it's good to have the heads up, start to be aware of it, so that when the shift happens, we are well prepared. All right, so let's go and draw a card, see where Spirit would like a little more emphasis leading into the weekend. Okay, the moon. So this is receptivity. This is allowing the lunar energies to come through, which is essentially just our emotional energies, our roots, our emotional groundedness. And with all of this energy in Leo, I think this is where the playfulness and enjoyment is going to come from. But notice that the moon is about being calm, being receptive. It's that goddess energy. This came up in the last reading too, for the last couple days. So perhaps it's a reminder to just continue to be receptive to those lunar energies right now, which are high. We are in this full moon sort of phase, this disseminating phase right now. But stepping into that lunar energy, being receptive, and maybe even tapping into what you might call the receptive feminine side of ourselves. All right, well, hope you guys have a great 2 days. Please get in touch if you'd like a personal reading. You can click the link down below for the YouTube discount, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.